The email came through at exactly 2:17 a.m. No subject, no explanation, just a cold, lifeless PDF attachment. I opened it, and there it was, a petition for divorce. 14 years of marriage reduced to a clinical document. No warning. No talk. Just our names aligned neatly on a dotted line. I stared at the screen until the words turned to static. My thumb hovered over her contact, trembling. But I didn't press the call button. If silence was her choice, I was prepared to offer her a symphony of it. 3 years ago, I would have taken a bullet for her. Hell, I practically did, juggling 2 jobs to keep us afloat. We had built our design studio from nothing. She handled the clients, I coded every project from the ground up. We were a machine. People envied our harmony. I thought we were unbreakable. She used to perch barefoot at the edge of my desk, sipping red wine and reciting her pitch lines like poetry. When we closed the Backdoll 300 deal, she kissed me like I had saved her life. But by the 12th year, the wine glasses stopped meeting. Her smiles grew faint. Her phone stayed locked. Quiet nights turned into late business mixers and networking dinners. I told myself she was just under pressure. Foolish me. The betrayal didn't arrive with a bang. It crept in like fog. One night, she left her iPad unlocked. A message floated across the screen. Miss you already. You were incredible tonight. The words didn't destroy me. It was the name underneath that did. Brandon Keller. Our lead investor. Married. Polished. A corporate predator in custom suits. I didn't confront her. I simply stared at his name until my fists went white. That was the night something shifted. I stopped loving her and started observing her. I pretended everything was normal. Signed the divorce papers. Let her keep the house. Let her believe she'd shattered me. A week later, her Instagram lit up with pictures from a beachside wedding. White dress, radiant smile. Brandon by her side, smug like he hadn't just raised 2 families. Her caption read, "Finally with the man I was meant to be with, my forever." I didn't cry. I didn't rage. I smiled, because she never changed the passwords. I still had admin access to everything. Emails, financials, contracts, cloud accounts. She used my original software to land Brandon as her first backer in her new firm. Same clients. Recycled templates. He funded it. She ran it. For 6 months, I collected everything. Screenshots. Server logs. Metadata. Time-stamped evidence. She violated NDAs. She repackaged my intellectual property. But I didn't go after her. I went after him. Filed a lawsuit against Brandon Keller, corporate espionage, IP theft, breach of fiduciary duty. She never read the LLC operating agreement. Didn't know I still held 51% ownership. Brandon never bothered to check. Too busy playing husband. The courtroom was still and clinical. She wore white again, as if innocence could be worn like a costume. Brandon sat beside her, visibly unraveling. My attorney didn't raise his voice once. He didn't need to. One by one, we laid out 147 counts of documented theft, design files, source code, proprietary data. And then we played the audio recording, Brandon's voice instructing her on how to launder funds through dummy corporations. He tried to interject. The judge silenced him instantly. Brandon lost everything. His firm collapsed. His name splashed across every business headline. Investor turned thief. Backers fled. She hadn't just married him, she fused her fate with his. And when his empire sank, she went under screaming. I walked out of that courtroom with full control of the company, a 7-figure settlement, and something even more valuable: silence. The media devoured the story. Power couple falls apart in corporate betrayal. Investor empire undone by stolen code. Love, lies, and lawsuits. A week later, I saw her at Whole Foods, standing quietly by the oatmeal section. She looked smaller, drained. She whispered, "You ruined him." I met her gaze and replied, "No, you did that all by yourself." Then I walked away. Funny thing, Brandon's profile popped up on a dating app a month later. Now jobless. Divorced again. Her "forever" had become a warning label. As for me, I rebuilt. Quietly. Strategically. Alone. People ask if I miss her. I don't. What I miss is the man I was before I met her, the man who still believed love was safe. Now, I believe in leverage, in timing, in the power of silence. Because when someone stabs you in the back, you don't respond with anger. You respond with evidence.